Hey everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to follow up with my adventures with rusting, and I want to dive into using some stamps that I got. Sorry guys, okay, turn my phone off. Some stamps that I got and making some Christmas things. And I'm going to tag Jill over at Jill Norwood at her channel. She does Saturday morning makes. Fun. You guys need to go over there. Oh, she's so talented. So let's light a candle. I especially want to light a candle today. I have one of my dear friends on my mind. Her and her family are really going through it. So I'm lighting the candle to let go of that for a minute and also let that energy, that healing energy that I have been sending to her, live in the flame of the candle and let us to move on. Okay, when I was in California, I did a little short. I bought a little bag. I'll show you. I bought these colored bags, and then I bought just regular silver, and my intention was to rust them. Got them at Joann's. Oh, excuse me guys. Well, stainless steel doesn't rust, so they sat in this bag the whole trip, and I just basically had high hopes. Well, warning, and I'm serious, don't set this on anything you care about. I set it over here on this desktop is laminated underneath this. It's white and laminated. And I think it's just barely, but I think that somehow it was leaking through this bag and it was starting to eat at the, at the enamel. This recipe, peroxide, vinegar, and salt, it's caustic. You have to be careful. I mean, when you think about what rust is, you know, you're eating metal. So be very careful. So I wanted to get it out of this bag and put it in a glass jar or something. I'm going to throw that away. And B, when I got up here, I looked at them and went, well, they're kind of rusted. I mean, if you look, I got to put some gloves on. Look, check out the nails. So she did a little ombre. Yeah. Not birthday month yet, so we're not doing birthday month nails yet. But, yeah, I hadn't had my nails done in almost a month. It was like, I don't even know, felt like forever. My husband says, no, it wasn't a month. So I put the gloves on because I really want to see if it's rusted or not. And actually, I think they probably are, but it's going to rub off. So I don't think it actually ate the metal. Now, my husband told me that you can't rust stainless steel unless it rubs against carbon steel. So while I was in California with these, because they weren't rusting at all, they were silver after overnight, they weren't rusting. I took the ring off of a mason jar that was rusted, and I put it in like a 2-inch dish. Put the liquid rusting stuff in there, put these in there, and then I rubbed them around and rubbed them around throughout the day. And when you're rusting stuff, you really can't see the full effect until it hits the air. You have to take it out and let it hit the air. And actually, this is the first time these guys have been in the air. And they've probably been in the air for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. But I can tell that they're not, I mean, they're cool. They're different colors, but they're not rusty enough. Well, when Martha Managros and I were doing the Journal to Inspire, we rusted stuff. And I saved, oh shoot, I really thought I had metal in here. I saved the liquid. Let me grab my rusty stuff. I don't think it matters if it's already been rusted. I don't think. I hope. Where are you guys? Well, what? There it is. Gee, so this is the stuff I rusted in this liquid, right? So I thought, well, why can't I take some of this stuff, put this back in there, and rust it again? This apparently is rustable, and I don't know, why can't I do that? So I'm going to do that. And I thought about, I think I picked that up off the street. I don't think but this I rusted. Isn't that cool? But see, like these really didn't rust much. So maybe we'll put them in. Okay. And maybe these. Okay. So Jill, you had commented that you wanted to see the finished product. This is the finished product basically, but I'm not finished with it yet. So that's not rusty enough for me. This one's cool. I do like that they're all colors. We'll see. We'll see what it does. But for Pete's sake, honestly, guys, wear gloves. I can smell this liquid, and I can smell what's coming off here. And it's not good. I mean, it's a lot of vinegar, but after it's sat for a while and brewed, you know, after it's cooked, it's a little bit like when you make soap with lye. You have to respect it. If the lye can actually eat fat, you know, you do not want to breathe it. Okay, so we're going to be done with that. I'm going to let that sit. And I'm going to let it sit through the course of this video and then check on it. Okay. Whew. That's some potent stuff. I've been in my room for almost an hour, and honestly, guys, it's tough because I feel better, but while I didn't feel so great, my room just didn't get any attention at all. So I came in and put all my stuff down from California. And I still have stuff from when I brought home from the cabin. So I just couldn't start a video until I got something, a clear spot somewhere. October was going to be my month that I redid my room. And that didn't happen. Oh. All right, well, I've been die cutting. And I am so excited, guys. I'm just thrilled. I'm so excited to use these stamps. Let me show them to you again. They're so cute. I normally cannot fathom spending, you know, a significant amount of money on stamps, but these are really something special. I know most stamps really are, but these really sing to me. So these are just tiny little hearts, and these are from Lily of the Valley. So it's LOTV are the initials, and aren't they adorable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. So excuse me, 30 stamps. They were 21 and some change. They have an Etsy site. They are so good to work with. Not just the stamps, but the people. So nice, so helpful. Look at these. I can't wait to put some embossing powder on some of these snowflakes. Shipping was, as soon as they got them made, shipping was way fast. Let's see. Oh, this one's Christmas. Christmas sentiment tags. So they're itty bitty tiny little sentiments. Dear Santa, from all of us, Christmas angel, across the miles. Cute, huh? These are definitions, and it's called Festive Definitions. Adorable, huh? I'll go fast so we can get busy. Let's see. These are Christmas greetings. I love this one. I love them all. I really couldn't decide what to buy, so I bought them all. Cute, huh? These are just little, I think it says on here it's little images. It's called Christmas Mini Image Icon Tags. That's the name of these. And then these, and the name of this one is Christmas Grungy Messages. So it says, have yourself a Merry Christmas, jingle bells, we wish you a Merry Christmas, cold hands, warm heart. Cute, huh? And the last one, which is what I think I'm going to use today, are these recipes. And there's actually a whole recipe on here. And this is Christmas recipe tags. So there's pecan pie, pumpkin pie, gingerbread cookies, and sugar cookies. So if you're going to, give a plate of cookies, you can make a tag to go with it. Cute, huh? Let's use those. All right, so I stamped, oh my gosh. I haven't been yawning at all, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning now. Uh-oh. Bummer, dude. Yeah, I haven't been able to get into my room. I've come up here and it's just, I'm just throwing stuff down and leaving to go whatever. Let's see, I don't know if this one's big enough. Oh, it is. Okay. So I used StazOn the other day, which I guess I'm going to use it again. And I couldn't get it washed off of the stamp, and I know it's a permanent ink, but isn't there something that takes it off? I don't want to ruin my stamps. They're so cute. See, this one's all dark now. I don't like that. It bothers me. Oh, so much going on. So much going on. So, right before we left for California, come on, come on. We, our dog, Gus, we have 2 dogs. We have a male and a female standard schnauzer. And they are pushing 10 years old. And both are high energy dogs. And our boy dog was acting like he just wasn't as up and at 'em as usual. He just didn't have the pizzazz. He would lay down a lot and go to bed early, get up in the night. He just, I don't know, he just didn't seem like he was in his normal self. So before we went to California, I wanted to get him a good physical and see, does he have a toothache, or, you know, what's going on with little Gus. I'm going to match those holes up. So we took him into the vet, and the vet palpated his back and said he's definitely got back pain. And, you know, he's an older dog, and we told him he had his knee surgery. He had a cord put in. He had tore his ACL when he was like 1.5, and so he had surgery on that. And he said, well, that could be part of it, but he said, I think we need an x-ray. We said, okay, let's do an x-ray. And so they wanted to put him out for the x-ray. Uh-oh. It didn't stamp very well. I'm not going to throw that away. Let's see what the chances are that I can get a better stamp. So they wanted to put him out. So they put him out, took an x-ray. Well, when we went to pick him up, oh, let me back up. So they show us the x-ray. He says, I got good news and bad news. I'm like, oh, jeez. So he shows us the x-rays. Oh, my gosh. Now, the week prior, Gus had been up at the cabin chasing chipmunks. I mean, he's not his normal run at 100 miles an hour, but he was still active. And we looked at that x-rays, and I just started to cry. He, on his right rear hip, his right hip, he has no hip. He has no socket at all. It's just eaten away with arthritis. And the surgery that he had 1.5 years ago, okay, that's much better. The surgery that he had 1.5 years ago, the cord broke, and the doctor says the only thing holding his knee together is scar tissue. And his spine, he has at the lower part of his spine, he has 2 discs where I would assume that on a human it would be like L5S1. It's just bone on bone. He doesn't have any disc space at all. So his back is terrible, really bad. He says it's probably very, very painful, and I'm sure it is. And his hip is excruciatingly painful. And his knee is probably killing him to walk or to go upstairs, and he has been pausing to go upstairs. He'll stop and like think about it for a minute, and then he'll go gingerly upstairs. So that was the news that we got before we left for California, and we talked to the vet about Gus's future. We're like, well, we're leaving in 2 days or whatever it was for California. And can he go? I mean, do you think, what is his quality of life? Well, Gus at that time was, while we were there at the vet, he was drowsy. He was medicated. So, we had no idea what we were in for, but we were soon to find out. So we talked to the vet about euthanasia. We talked about all kinds of things. Wheelchairs, braces, all kinds of things. So, but they really didn't have any options for pain other than gabapentin. And so I had already started him on gabapentin at home because I knew that might help. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Except it's blurry. I'm going to have to do another one. Yeah. I mean, my vision is blurry, but that's blurry. Okay, we got to do another one. And I will cover the back of that up so I don't waste it. I'll cover the back of that up with paper bag or something. So anyway, we get Gus home and oh my, he starts crying. And they must have turned him every which way but loose, because when we took him there, we knew he was uncomfortable, but he wasn't crying or whimpering ever, really. He would stumble, and he was slower than usual, and he would sleep a lot, but he wasn't crying. Well, as the anesthesia started wearing off, he was whining and crying. He was in terrible, awful pain, to the point where I was thinking, my God, did they break something while they were, moving him around? So Doug and I spent that night laying next to him on the floor, taking turns and rubbing him and talking to him. And I gave him a pain pill. We gave him his gabapentin. It was horrible. I was in tears. My husband was so upset. And we thought, well, if this is how it's going to be, this is not a decent life for anybody. So we were thinking that we were going to have to make a hard decision to euthanize Gus. Okay, I can deal with that. Oh, so I called the vet, and I was very disappointed. We like our vet, but they have there's nothing for dogs for pain. I don't know why. I don't understand it. He said tramadol really doesn't, it only works a little bit and only in like 20% of the dogs, and I don't know. I don't know. Meloxicam and, the usual suspects really aren't that effective. But if you want to give it to him, go ahead. I'm like, he's in terrible, awful pain. I don't know if I'll be able to write in this because I have really bad double vision. I better wait because I really can't see what I'm doing. So anyway, Gus got better. He was still tender and very confused and very sad. Oh, it was horrible. He didn't understand what was going on. He didn't understand why he hurt so bad. And so we adjusted the motorhome accordingly so that he could just lay on his bed in the motorhome while we were traveling, instead of trying to balance himself standing up in the, in the motorhome and stuff. And we thought, well, we're just going to go and see how it goes. He did recover. He's doing much better. The gabapentin is kicked in full bore. He's comfortable now. He's not whining or crying. He sleeps good. He's slower than usual, but he's gonna be fine. And we're not going to euthanize him right now. We bought him a halter that has a leather handle on the back, and it's a padded halter. So we lift him basically upstairs or anywhere where he might feel a little insecure or need that help, because he doesn't have any rear strength. And that helped a lot. I want a little tag like this. Maybe like that. Yeah. So maybe like this. Okay. So maybe a Christmas tree. That would be cute. So that's good. Oh, we were so glad. So glad. Should we use pine needle for the pine tree? But, you know, these meds are not going to heal anything. I mean, it's going to take the nerve pain away. Great. Nerve pain away. Jaja did this to me. Look at that. Little stink bug. She and I were wrestling around last night, and she just took both of her hands and grabbed my arm. Her little nails are sharp. Oh, for cute. So it'll go just like that. So anyway, we dealt with that, and it was a good thing that we took him, because it showed us that, you know, he is doing better, and he had fun. He enjoyed being at our daughter's, and oh, cute. And it was fun, and I'm glad, because now we know that what we're going to do is all we can, basically, with meds and palliative care, basically. Not necessarily hospice, but where is this at? Here it is. Yeah, so that was very sad. And we were just devastated. He's not even 10 years old. But the vet said, you know, he probably, his life expectancy's 10, 11. So we can do a total hip surgery for $20,000. But I swore when we got his knee done, I swore we'll never do that again. Because the vet said this will last, shoot, there goes my manicure. This will last 8 years. And I said, well, it's going to have to last longer than that, because we're not doing this again. Because that was excruciating for him. He was in so much pain, he was throwing up. I mean, it was unbearable. And they gave us narcotics and tranquilizers. They did nothing for his pain. He's one of those dogs that he has such a high tolerance to pain medication that you can't get him comfortable. I have tranquilizers here that they've given me for him, and they don't even faze him. So I have to grab my maca and let's white eggs. So that's how our trip started. Yuck. But it ended up okay, and everything worked out fine. So that was great. These are ooh-hoo-hoo, oh-hoo-hoo markers. Oh-hoo-hoo, yeah. Lindsay Wyrick just did actually she's doing a marker class that you can sign up for. But she did on her channel, Lindsay Wyrick. I just love her. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, now she did a video. That's not white. She did a video about markers, like cheaper markers. You know, are they worth it? That kind of thing. Let's see what this one does. No, no, no. This is why you have everything around your desk, right? Yeah, so that was our crummy news about Gus. And, but it all worked out. But while I was there in California, I didn't craft at all. Not sure what was going on with that, but I never got up to the room. I got it all set up to do a video and everything, and it just seemed like, I don't know, just never got up there and did it. Where's my black pen? That says, oh, I thought it had a C, but it's a T. You better get something for the pie crust. What color is pie crust? about Lello? Or, let's see what color this is. That's okay. Do I want, well, let's cover that. I might have a piece of scrap right here. By George, look at that. Today's Sunday, filming this on Sunday, and pardon my reach, guys. Tonight is 90 Day Fiance. It's like watching a bad car wreck, but you can't turn away. Angela's behaving badly. I think Angela has such a big heart. I think she's probably a very kind human, a very lonely human. But she's not doing herself any justice by, I don't know what she's waiting for. I mean, when somebody tells you they will respect your relationship if you give them $5,000, I mean, come on. Why do you need to go clear over to Nigeria? He's showing you exactly who he is. Believe him, as Maya Angelou would say. Let's punch a hole right there. Why don't we? Can't see. I actually had to give Gus a haircut this morning. That was... I'm trying to be so careful of him. Make sure that we don't hurt his leg and put too much pressure on it and all. He's living the high life, that guy. Last night he had turkey and carrots and chicken for dinner. And of course, whatever you give him, you better give his sister too. So, yeah, their life is pretty good right now. I don't know about any color of this. Let's see. Pink won't do. I really want red, I think. Do I have red? I have silver and white. And I have pink. And blue. And orange. I don't. I don't see a color that I really like. So let's do brown. So I'm ready to put my tree up. Yeah, me. I'm going to put my tree up. Because day after tomorrow is birthday month. And I still want to do birthday month. I haven't had a lot of interest in Memory Decks cards. If any of you are thinking about doing the Memory Decks giveaway thing that I talked about on my in a short video that I did about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. I guess, I don't remember when it was actually. 3 weeks? So when I was on my way to California, I think. No, I did it here. Oh, I don't remember. But anyway, if you think you might want to do that, you would make a Memory Decks card and you do it like an ATC. So you put your information, your website or YouTube channel or whatever, and just a little bit about you on the back of your ATC card. You decorate it all up so it fits in my Memory Decks spinner. Okay, I'll play your silly game. Where's the beginning? Yeah, I'd be happy to still do that, but it doesn't sound like anybody's really interested. So maybe that'll be something I do next year or something. Should have known. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm changing my other mind. I don't want to use that. And let's tie a bow because it's my favorite thing to do. Don't know why this is so hard for me. Really makes me feel good when other people have struggled too. I'm like, yeah, thanks for making it look so hard. Looky there, it's a bow. By any other name, it's still a bow. But I don't think it needs to have that long of tassels. What do you say? I think I could glue it down like that and leave that. And then, but it's going to have a string through here to tie. The paper bag worked out great, didn't it? Yeah, I think I will. Let's get a little fabric flip. So, I did want to make sure to mention Jill over at Jill Norwood. There's one more name on her channel. What is it? Jill Norwood. Let me look. Jill. Her name is Jill Norwood. I guess it's just, oh, Designs, Greenwood Girl Cards. Jillian Norwood Designs, Greenwood Girl Cards. I'm going to tag her and I'll put her link down below because this is going to be, she does a Saturday morning makes. You guys, you really got to go check it out. Even if you're not into making cards, she's doing Christmas tags. Oh my gosh. She's the one that got me all geared up for doing this. So cute. I'm copying her completely. Unapologetically, I'm following her design completely. Using the same stamps, doing it the way she did. Mine aren't near as cute, but okay, that gives it a little color. I like that. Okay, so where's our little tree? Let's put our little tree on here too. And now is where we need these little bells. Let's just see if we have bells that we can use. See, a lot of the rust even came off. Yeah, they're not going to work. It's not going to work. Nope. Okay, I'm going to use these. Let's do a green and a red. That tag needs a little spark anyway, so it's all good. Okay, so I want to put these first, right? Jill is so good about showing all the stamps that she used and her process, and she doesn't always make it right there. In fact, I don't know if I've ever actually seen her make, or that's not right. I gotta put the tag on first. I don't think I've seen her actually make the project for Saturday Morning Makes. I'm not sure I've ever seen her do that, but she shows you all the stamps that she used and, you know, any other embellishments that she uses. Let's do both. Which makes it really fun because it's hard to see how cute something is, you know, that somebody's done and then you don't know how they did it. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Okay, that's not right. How's that gonna work? So it has to go like that. Okay. So it has to go like this. So these go first. Geez, this is hard. And then this. Gosh. Oh my gosh. This is totally kicking my trash. No, I was right. Oh my gosh. Right, and this. That's right. Boy, that added a lot, didn't it? Cute. That's just cute right there. I don't care who you are. I don't think those need to be quite that long. Okay. All right, Miss Jill. It's not near as cute as yours is, but I think it's a start. And it was super, super fun. And now that I have my desk all cleared off and all my stamps out and everything, I'm gonna do some more. Cute. Love it. All right, guys, if you want to do the giveaway, if you want me to do a giveaway, let's see if there's some interest. If there's not, I'll do other things for birthday month, so it'll still be fun. But let me know if you're planning on doing an ATC card or what. All right, guys. Oh. Big hugs to my special friend and her family. I love you, girl. Let's all take care of each other.